All right, everyone. So Logan Paul took a little bit of a shot at The Rock. So this was in a behind the scenes video by WWE. Here's what he said. We're talking about Dwayne Johnson here, the final boss. I'm the new boss. There is a new man in town, and his name is Logan Paul. Like Triple H said, this is the era of Logan Paul. He said at the beginning of the show, some people were like, oh, he said it's the Netflix era, but he said it's the era of Logan Paul. He told me that's what he was going to say. So the reason, I kind of like talking about stories like this is because a lot of this stuff by WWE is planted there for a reason. And I don't know if this means he's going to have some big feud with The Rock, but if you've noticed and you can go and look at our, past videos over the past month, there's been a few in there about Logan Paul having a big WrestleMania match, Logan Paul doing this, Logan Paul doing that. And sometimes when you hear a guy's name as much as we're hearing Logan Paul's and from the, kind of the this wrestling media, it makes you wonder, is this the start of something for, WWE really giving him a big push? Because I think, it's funny when you talk about like the wrestling news that we read and then we bring to you and giving our thoughts on it, it's one of those things where both sides kind of win, right? So WWE wins because if they want to start kind of pushing a storyline or hinting at a storyline and seeing what type of reaction, well, they can go ahead and talk to a journalist, get that out there. The journalist, because of that, now they get a scoop and they get a story to write and they get views on that. And, you know, that helps them. So it's kind of this dual, both sides win, And so I'm wondering, now they have a behind the scenes video, Logan Paul kind of really making statements about The Rock, talking about how this is now his era. Is this going to be a time when Logan Paul gets a massive push? Could be. It really could be. And I think one thing Logan Paul has going for him, if WWE plays this right, is that he is a natural heel. Meaning there's this big segment of the wrestling fan base that already doesn't really like him, right? Before he even started wrestling. I've always talked about how with Logan Paul, it's kind of amazing to me his in-ring ability, actually. In a very short time, he looks like a very, he's an exciting wrestler to watch. And the beauty of it is because you have these people that already kind of don't like him and they're booing him, and that's the kind of crowd reaction he gets. That means that going forward, if you want to put him in a really big storyline with a baby face, it will draw heat because they don't like Logan Paul to begin with, and now you're portraying him as a heel. It's a win-win situation. So we'll see what they do. But I thought this was a pretty interesting um, little part of that video because WWE puts this stuff out for a reason. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.